is one of the most famous spots in Malaysia, and with good reason. Most of the state of Penang is located on an island, and as such you can enjoy beaches, sparkling waters, and a laid-back island feel coupled with a big city experience. This part of Malaysia is also known for its food, and anyone who loves to eat will truly find a culinary paradise here, much of which is down to the mix of influences in the city. Penang enjoys a large Chinese and Tamil community, along with the indigenous Malay residents, and you will find a fantastic and diverse food scene that includes fiery curries, toothsome noodles, and a plethora of street food delights. Today we share the top 10 best things to do in Penang so you can plan a trip and experience all the exciting attractions and activities this beautiful city has to offer. Starting with number 10, Kek Lok Si Temple. Kek Lok Si Temple is famed for being one of the largest Buddhist temples in Southeast Asia, and as such you should make sure not to miss it if you are traveling to Penang. Many Buddhist devotees consider this to be an important pilgrimage site, and you can spot the beautiful towering Kek Lok Si Pagoda as well as the statue of Guanyin. The statue is constructed in the shape of the Goddess of Mercy and stands at a height of 36.5 meters, and the entire temple complex is built in a range of styles. As such, make sure to look out for the Chinese base, Thai-style midsection, and the Burmese-inspired top level. At number 9 is the Ferringhi Beach. Anyone coming to Penang in search of some sun and sand should make their way to Ferringhi, which is known for being one of the best beach areas on the island. Here you will find a long strip of golden beach, part of which is public and some of which is used by the resorts that line the coast. Popular pastimes on the beach include sunbathing or swimming in the soothing waters, or just relaxing and sipping on a coconut as you look across the water. If you can, try to come here at sunset as the views are simply stunning. At number 8, Little India. Little India represents a small section of Penang, but it is certainly not to be dismissed because of its size. There is a strong Tamil population across Malaysia and in Penang, and you could be forgiven for thinking that you have taken a wrong turn and ended up in a completely different country. As you walk around Little India, look out for shops selling gorgeous colorful saris as well as perfume emporiums and incense shops. These include deep-fried pastries such as samosas, and this is also a great place to find one of the most famous drinks in Malaysia, which is teh tarik, or a kind of tea made with condensed milk and poured from one cup to another in order to create a thick foam head. At number 7, Tanjung Bungah Floating Mosque. Tanjung Bungah is the name of a town that lies between Georgetown and Ferringhi. The main reason to come to this quiet part of Penang is to visit the Tanjung Bungah Floating Mosque, which was built on stilts over the water, hence the reference to it floating. When the tide is low, you can walk directly underneath the mosque and check out this amazing feat of engineering, which was also the first of its kind in Malaysia. At number 6 in our list, Penang Hill. Penang Hill is without a doubt one of the top attractions in Penang and towers to a height of 812 meters above sea level. The hill offers some much-needed respite from the fierce heat of the city, and getting there is part of the fun. Penang Hill is serviced by the Penang Hill Railway, which is one of the oldest funicular systems in the world, and once you get to the top you can take in the amazing views across to Langkawi and Kedah. There are also a range of nature trails here if you like hiking, and you can also trek to the hill from the neighboring botanical gardens if you fancy a workout. At number 5, Penang National Park. Penang National Park is the perfect place to come if you want to get out of the city and spend some time communing with nature. There are a variety of trails here which lead to pretty little beaches, and you can even walk to an ancient lighthouse that dates from 1883. There are also trails that lead you to Karachup Beach, which is the home of a turtle conservation center, and it's a great idea to pack a picnic and spend the day exploring the park. At number 4, Tropical Spice Garden. One of the highlights of Penang, especially if you want to get out of the central areas, is the tropical spice garden located on Jalan Teluk Baang. The garden is an ode to all the gorgeous herbs and spices that are indigenous to this part of the world and sits on the site of what used to be a rubber plantation. This is an amazing place to visit for anyone interested in Malay flora and fauna, and you can even take a cookery class here to learn how these herbs and spices are used to make classic dishes enjoyed across Malaysia. There are also guided or audio tours of the garden and activities for younger visitors to help get them interested in all the various aromatic plants found here. At number 3 in our list, Khoo Kongsi. Khoo Kongsi is another one of Penang's most iconic attractions and used to be a clan house in the days of old. Nowadays the home has been turned into a museum and you will find gorgeous architecture here as well as elegant stone carvings that have a heavy Chinese influence. The home was built in the 19th century and has a number of breathtaking signature features such as a large temple altar that is decorated with gold leaf and inlaid with ancestral tablets. You can take a tour of the house, and if you happen to be in town at the right time you may even be able to watch a Chinese opera show here as several performances take place throughout the year. At number 2, Snake Temple. As the name suggests, the Snake Temple in Penang is full of resident slithery creatures and as such is one of the most unique temples in Malaysia. Most of the residents here are pit vipers and the temple dates from 1805 when snakes found their way to the building and the benevolent monks allowed them to take up residence here. Nowadays you will see snakes coiled in corners all over the temple as well as lounging on the temple altars, and you can also have your picture taken holding one of the snakes if you are feeling brave. This is a great place to come with all the family, and the snakes are said to be safe and do not attack visitors. Check out the number 1 places in our list, Butterworth. Many people think that Penang consists only of Georgetown, but actually the name refers to the whole state of Penang, which also includes Butterworth, which is just across the water. Butterworth is actually part of the mainland of Malaysia, whereas Georgetown is located on an island, and one of the best things to do here if you want to explore is to take the ferry across the water. This means that you can enjoy the sea breeze and take in some of the best vistas both of Georgetown and Butterworth. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite things to do in Penang? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.